Greetings Formula 1 fans, it's an exciting time as we return with our 2023 Formula 1 livery reviews. Today we will discuss the financial situation of the team, the drivers, the new sponsors, the livery, and the future of Williams Racing. Before we get into it, please leave a comment down below giving us your opinions about the team, the financial situation. Most legendary F1 teams such as Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull have all needed to reduce their spending significantly. Before the cost cap, all three teams were spending upwards of $300 million a year, compared to Williams, who have been put at a clear disadvantage, spending only between $130 to $140 million each year between 2016 and 2019. After the acquisition of the team by private investment firm Doralton Capital, the team has had a far better time with their financial situation. Former team principal Jost Capito has hinted that the team can now float near or at the cost cap. So it is safe to say that the team has had a far better chance of having a good season in 2023. The drivers. Formula 1 is an expensive sport. Not only do you need a large portfolio of sponsors, but you also need good drivers to provide for the team. This means that the perfect driver will drive the car at its performance level and will not crash. In 2022, the team received Alex Albon, a driver who had been on a hiatus after leaving the sport in 2020. He was a very consistent driver who made a couple mistakes but still scored 4 points over the course of the season. He will be driving for the team in 2023. On the other hand, we have King Latifi himself, who scored 2 points over the course of the season, which may not look that bad, but managed to score 5 DNFs, which were almost always driver errors, weakening the financial situation of an already struggling team. To make it even worse, Nick De Vries, Mercedes' reserve driver in 2022, scored 2 points at Monza, his only F1 race, replacing Alex Albon as he recovered from an appendicitis surgery. Logan Sargent, an American-born driver, will be replacing Nicholas Latifi for this year. He was a part of the Williams F1 Academy and finished 4th in the 2022 F2 Drivers' Championship, behind talented drivers such as Felipe Drugovich, Tero Pourchaire, and Liam Lawson, all star drivers belonging to some impressive driver academies. The team has an awesome driver lineup. As long as Logan and Alex race at their level, Williams should have no problems with their drivers. In 2022, the team carried many sponsors such as Sofina, owned by Nicholas Latifi's father, and Lavazza, Latifi's sponsor, Duracell, Acronis, and Doralton Capital, the team's owner. This year, the team is missing Terra Virtua and is missing Nicholas Latifi's personal sponsors, Lavazza and Sofina Foods. But the team has gained Gulf Oil Company, featured on the rear wing and the nose cone. This means that the team will have a far better advantage, as the cost cap has dropped to $135 million for this season. Comments on the livery. The FW45 is a very similar livery to its predecessor, using the same dark blue along with much of the same accents. I'm not a huge fan of this, and I would prefer a 90s Canon retro livery, which done well would look way cooler. The car seemed to be running the same chassis as last year at the launch, sharing the same aerodynamic changes, side pods, and front wing. But there seemed to be minimal changes to the car during the off-season, indicating that this was somewhat a show car or the 2022 car. The team's future. The team's future looks as uncertain as ever. Financial worries is never good in Formula 1, especially when the cost cap is set to $135 million and considering the growth of Formula 1 in recent years. With incoming chief strategist of Mercedes, James Vowles, replacing Jost Capito as team principal, he may be able to turn the team around and let them move up the grid by creating a similar no-blame workspace to Toto Wolff's Silver Arrows. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you had a blast watching and learned something new in this video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like and subscribe button. And speaking of exciting events, don't miss out on the highly anticipated Sauber F1 team car launch on February 7th. We can't wait to review that livery. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.